All right, guys, we are headed out. I'm excited to go back to this location because the last time I was in this little town, I spent too much time at one of the thrift stores and then I didn't get to see the other ones because they closed down too early. So we are on a ball this morning. We're a little bit earlier than we normally are. This is my fully thrifted thrifting outfit for today. Say that 5 times fast. And the top is from Talbot's. It is a cotton blend, but it also has a like 10% wool in it, and I am wool sensitive. So that just goes to show that 10% may not bother you if you're like me. And then the skirt is just kind of a really fun little 90s style chocolate brown with some tan florals. I've got my trusty little summer bag from the Sack, and we're not gonna waste any more time. Let's go and get to thrifting and see what we can find today. Walking in, and I am immediately excited because this thrift store already looks incredibly unique. The only issue is that they do not have carts here, which was really throwing me for a loop, but I was determined to make it all work. So this store has like a very southern western vibe about it. A lot of really cute little, I don't know, just kind of western feel things like this. Like, I don't know, they have like a lot of cowboy hats and cowboy boots whenever you first walk in. They're expensive, but they're probably not as expensive as they would be retail. So this is kind of a cool little place. I'm impressed. Let me tell you, I really loved this blouse a lot. The beautiful crochet details with the cloth buttons all the way down, but it did have a good stain on it. So we just got here, so let's just keep on looking. I'm seeing a ton of this Cheyenne brand. I've never heard of it before today, but I checked retail and blouses like this usually run between $40 and $60. My husband found the cutest little white K-Swiss tennis shoes that looked like they were going to be the perfect fit for our daughter. I found this little blouse, which is that Cheyenne brand, and I thought that it was kind of fun. Not something that I always gravitate toward. It kind of reminds me of stuff I used to wear when I was a teenager, but I just kind of want to see how this one might look on. Looking back on this footage, and I have no idea why I didn't grab this one to try it on. I love denim so much. It has the nicest pearl snap buttons on it, and it had this just feminine feel to it. But you know what? It wouldn't be a thrift video of mine if I didn't leave something behind that I loved. This red dress is a total beaut. Reminds me of Cameron Diaz in the 90s. We gotta see this one on for sure. I also liked this little black halter dress a lot. I've picked up several black dresses recently though, so I decided to leave this one behind for someone else. Oh my gosh. New fear completely unlocked at a thrift store. I'm not afraid of spiders, but this one was way too fat and yuck for me. I had to get my husband to come over and get rid of it because I could not thrift in peace knowing that this thing was lurking around from one item to the next. All right, now that my heart rate is back under control, let's move on. I love this vintage denim midi skirt so much. I have one, but the lines are not as clean as this one, and it is 100% cotton, so we're bringing this one into the fitting rooms. I thought this pale denim halter dress was darling. Unfortunately, I could tell that the front was far too low for me. Maybe if it had been a smaller size, it would have been a better fit, but it was truly a gorgeous little piece. How fun is this little tassel sleeved dress? This was a brand created by Miranda Lambert, and I saw several in this store. Not exactly my style, but I love it. I love it for someone. I thought this gold embellished dress was really cute. I wouldn't personally wear this out, but I do think that this would be a gorgeous swim cover, so I'm at least gonna entertain this. This is also not for me personally, but this blue skirt was fun and whimsical, and it was also 100% cotton. I obviously don't need this, but this black formal dress was $10 and it still had the $140 price tag attached to it. I love this white prairie dress so much. It does have like a little spot on it, but my gut is that it's just makeup and that will come out pretty easily with maybe just a little bit of spray and wash. I thought this red dress was pretty. I debated on trying it on, but it reminded me a little bit too much of a vintage Victoria's Secret robe. And then whenever I checked the materials, it was mostly polyester, so I just decided to pass on this one. This is a 100% silk Maggie London in a black and white floral. I love this. It is so lightweight too. I bet that it's going to be really, really cool for summer. Obsessed with this light denim midi dress with short sleeves. Some things I can just instantly tell will be too short for me though, and unfortunately, this was one of them. I really liked the shape and the beautiful simple gather of this dress, but yikes, the material is incredibly poor. You can see my hand right through it, and this would be an absolute mess. Another little white crochet style dress that would be a darling swim cover. I'm really regretting not trying this one on. I felt like this color blue would be really good for me. I can't exactly tell what the cut on the top is just yet, so let's take it into the fitting rooms to find out what it's all about. Feeling all the vintage Ralph Lauren vibes here with this classic gray plaid. I really hope this one fits because I just think this is so cute. This is not my style, but I think this is so dreamy. I feel like this look for summer is trending right now, and I think that this would be gorgeous paired with a vest over the top of it too. I don't need these, but I do think that they are a really fun and beautiful color. I also like the little knot details on the bottom hem as well. Here's a high-waisted flare leg pant. I only own a cropped pair of white pants, so I think that these would be a really nice addition to my wardrobe. So even though they're a large, I think that they've got a good amount of stretch to them, so I'm gonna try these on. I also spotted these white jeans, and they've got a much wider bell-bottom style, and I don't know anything like that either, so we're gonna try these on too. I'm hopping over now to the shoe section, and I immediately saw these gorgeous white low block sandals. I'm an 11, but sometimes I can swing a 10 in an open toe, especially if they are labeled wide, which these are. That seems to help them be just a little bit bigger. They had a lot of gorgeous leather jackets and vests available. I'm not buying any outerwear at the moment, but you bet I would have grabbed these if we were in cooler weather season. I'm headed into the fitting rooms now, and I've never been in one decorated intentionally like this before. Pretty stinking nice for a thrift store. We're off to a great start. I love everything about this denim midi, and what can I say? It's coming home with me. She's coming home. These white jeans were really cute, but honestly far too tight. I had to suck it in to get these buttoned, and who wants to walk around uncomfortable like that? Not me. These are unfortunately gonna be a no. These white ones were a lot better fit though, more of a trouser pant than a jean. I don't love the tie waist, but that can be removed, so these are going into the maybe pile. This is the top that I found that creepy spider on, and I love the lines and the silver Western style buttons on this. I feel like you're probably thinking it doesn't look like much on, but I already have plans for this when I get home, so hang out. We're gonna transform it here in a little bit, I promise. This makes me feel like a little boho angel. The sleeves are so sweet. The only thing holding me back is the embroidered color scheme, I think, but I'm definitely going to put it into the maybe pile. Oh my goodness, this dress it's a dream. It's so amazing. It is the one that had that little like stain on it, and it's brand new with tags, and I am like almost 100% sure that it's just makeup from where someone had tried it on. So I'm gonna take a chance. You guys know I don't take a lot of chances when it comes to stains, but this dress is worth taking the chance for, so I'm gonna get it. I think this would have been the perfect swim cover if it had just been one size down. It was a little bit too baggy for my liking. I love this little red dress. It just feels like a classic. Imagine this dress with an updo. Oh my goodness. It reminds me so much of the one Cameron Diaz wore in The Mask. So I feel like I was right about the color of this one being pretty flattering, but I hated the little break detail you see in the arms there. If it had just been a high neck halter, I definitely would have considered it more. In love with this silk dress. It fits perfect. I think it looks amazing as is, but I think a black or a white belt would really just be chef's kiss. This one was such a bummer. I love the classic print of this so much, but it was way too tight and way too short for me, so I had to leave it behind. All right, guys, I am back home now, and per usual, before we get into the styling portion, I've got to announce the winner of last week's giveaway, which was for this beautiful genuine leather Talbot's quilted purse. This one is a dream. It is so soft. It is so beautiful. I love everything about it. And the winner of that is going to be Traveling Dobie. Dobie. So congratulations. I'm going to be in contact with you very, very soon. And let's not waste any more time. Let's get into the styling portion of today's video. To kick us off, I'm starting with this gorgeous medium wash denim midi that I got. I decided to pair it with this buttery cream vintage blouse that you all may remember. It's sort of Victorian with a subtle Western feel, so I thought that it would be perfect paired with this for the theme of this particular video. Keeping on that midi skirt, and we can't not pair a denim with a denim for this one. I'm adding a brown belt with gold hardware just to break up that denim a little bit, and I know that it's summer and brown heels would look beautiful with this, but I just wanted to pop on a pair of brown boots for fun. This one is for sure going to be one of the things that I reach for time and time again this fall. I feel like denim on denim is just so clean looking. I love that you can mix different washes. You can do the same exact wash, whatever you want to do, and it always just looks so seamless every single time. Let's hop into something a little bit more summery now. I cannot believe how lightweight this pure silk Maggie London is. I also paired it with these brand new white strappy sandals that I got, and I have a feeling that I'm going to wear these sandals completely out this summer. And I think that they also do a great job with making such a luxurious looking material just a little bit more casual for everyday wearing. Now, let's take this same dress and elevate it a little bit more like I had envisioned in the store. I just grabbed a black belt and popped it on my waist and added some light gold heels. This instantly makes it look a lot more dressy, and what better outfit to pair with this week's giveaway? This structured little black satchel is so fun and unique. It is 100% leather, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this one was hard to not keep for myself. I just love how compact it looks, but it has two full zippers, front and back, for storage. So if you would love a chance to win this purse, all you have to do is comment the word ladylike, make sure you're subscribed, and live inside of the US, and I will announce the winner in my next video. Next up is this cool black Western style button front that I got. I really just wanted to lean in here to the Western feel, and I decided to pair it with this lightweight brown suede skirt that I have. I love black and brown together, and I feel like it's one of those unexpected color combos that really just works. Keeping that same top on, and I really wanted to style it in a way that was not tucked in. Because of the shape of it, it has this gorgeous natural hourglass shape that most button fronts don't, and I love it paired with these cropped black capris, and these little heels give it a little bit more of an evening look, but you could absolutely wear it with flats too. Speaking of which, let me just show you quickly how. All I've done here is I've removed that belt and then popped on a pair of black leather flats, and this definitely looks a lot more casual for a day out. And if you wanted to bring it down just another notch, something like this could be worn open with a contrasting color underneath. I've just chosen a white because who doesn't love a classic black and white outfit? And this makes it even more casual and just a little bit more breezy for everyday wear. Moving on now to this beautiful flowy white prairie dress. I love the cut of this. It feels feminine with the most subtle Western twist. And I am such a softie for cloth buttons, which this dress has all the way down to the very bottom. Next up are these white long flare trousers that I decided to get. I got these because I don't own anything like this, and it seems like such a great staple to have in my wardrobe. I also felt really compelled to get these because of how long they are. Knowing that I have the option to wear a sandal or a heel is a big deal. Since the white vest outfit felt a little dressy, I thought that I would style these white pants down with the casual button front left open. Now these pants do look incredible with a button front tucked in, but it kind of gave that polished corporate vibe, so I decided to dress it down just a little bit for everyday wear. Now, I must say that this is about as far as I'll go anymore when it comes to length and the amount of skin showing for a date night. But what made me most comfortable with this one is that it is not skin tight. And my husband and I will be celebrating 10 years together next month, so I have a feeling that I am going to be reaching for this one then, and hopefully he likes it. Well, guys, what did you think? I personally loved this store so much, and even though it was very Western themed, they still had a really good mix of different types of items. And I'm especially excited to go back to this one closer to fall and then winter to get some things for layering in the cooler months. I think that's going to be a big win. Let me know which outfit was your favorite. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that little bell notification, and be sure to comment ladylike if you want to be entered into next week's giveaway. Until next time, guys, take care. Bye.